everybody. Today is Sunday, July 14th. It's 6:18 a.m. We got an Uber Eats offer for $10 to go 3.6 miles, and we're going to Roberto's. Let's go. Okay, so I got up this morning at about, I think it was about 4 a.m. because I was up late last night, watching the news for all the things that happened yesterday in Pennsylvania at that rally. So I was glued to the TV yesterday watching that and stayed up really late. And then I didn't even go get dinner yesterday. Actually, I ordered Uber Eats for the first time in a long time. And they had a really good deal. They had a 40% off if I ordered three orders of food, food for 3 people. So I did that and I got a super good deal. I couldn't believe it. It was like $30, so $10 a person before tip. So I was like shocked at how cheap it was. I was like, wow, what a great deal. I go, this works out perfect because I do not want to leave the house with all this craziness that's going on. So yeah, that worked out actually really good. So I was very happy with the Uber Eats service, except they forgot my drink, but they drove back and brought it, so it wasn't too much of a big deal. So that was fine. All right, we're here at Roberto's. Let's go in. The food, we're headed 7 minutes from here, 2.7 miles. Leave at the door, and I've got a gate code, and please do not ring the doorbell. Let's go. Woo, the smell on this food is so strong. Woo, powerful. Man, there is nobody on the road right now. It is a total ghost town. I guess everybody is just staying in. They don't want to leave their TV, because this is like a major event. So now everybody is hunkered down, glued to the TV, and they don't want to go anywhere. That's probably going to mean I'm going to be real busy today. Usually when people don't want to leave the house, that's usually when there's a lot of business, because they still have to eat, they still have to get groceries. So that's probably when they will most likely turn to the apps to have stuff brought to them. Because I think everybody in a situation like what happened yesterday, it puts people into powwow mode. It puts them into let's get the family together and just hang out and have a little bit of unity at home. So, which is understandable, because this is like a historic event. Nothing like this has happened since the 1980s. So it's a long time. It's a very, very long time since something wild like this has occurred. So so we'll just have to wait and see how it affects our deliveries today, and if we actually get a huge boost in orders, or maybe we won't. I don't know. This is just the first one, so we'll just have to wait and see. All right, we are going in. Goodness. Make right here, and let's see what's going on in this neighborhood. I'm sure everybody's just staying inside. It's probably real quiet. It is Sunday morning after all. Oh, my keys are stabbing me. Okay, there. Make a left here. And let's see. Of course, we're going to go right into the sun. It's going to be on the left. I just got to go around this curve. Let's see here. Drop off on the left. All right, it's the one, I think, with all the cars. Yeah, it's the one with all the cars. Hungry people who aren't driving their cars today. They need... Oh, it's a little bunny rabbit. All right, going in. Okay, well, so far it is slow, slow, slow. There is not a darn thing happening. And maybe that one delivery, which was a good delivery, it was really it was really easy. Maybe that one was just a fluke, because yeah, we're not getting nothing. It is super quiet. I guess it's probably going to be for now, there's not going to be much that's going to be going on this morning. More than likely, I'll just be heading back home and just keep the app running in case somebody needs something. Otherwise, I'll just be hanging out at home. I'll just be watching TV and just relaxing. Yesterday, I was having such a good time watching the Three Stooges. I had forgotten how many episodes they have of the Three Stooges. They have a lot of episodes, and the stunts that they pull are so hilarious and so funny. You know, back in the day, we used to think that they were really hitting each other, that we thought that they were actually doing those violent acts to each other, you know, hitting each other with shovels and hammers, and we didn't know, because as kids we thought maybe they were just, you know, because they were indestructible or something. They had some sort of special powers that made it where they couldn't get hurt by anything. And you know, it's different when you're watching a cartoon. You know, when you used to watch Bugs Bunny get blown up and all this stuff, and he would still be alive. You would know that was a cartoon, but for whatever reason, the Three Stooges, you thought they were so heroic, the things they could do. It's funny how as kids in your mind, you think you're indestructible, and then you connect with these goofy guys in this old TV show that sort of reinforce your idea that you're indestructible because you're young and you have no experience with life, so you just think that nothing can hurt you either. So yeah, but it's a funny show to watch, and I'm glad they have it on YouTube, because they don't have it on regular TV anymore. But I think it's become too controversial, I guess, because of the level of violence that they do, which is just, I don't know. I guess to me, it's just you know, it's just funny silliness. It's not. I don't believe anyone's getting hurt, but I could see how young people may interpret it as being, you know, acceptable to do these really violent things, and nothing's gonna. There's no consequences to what you're doing. So I can see the other end of it. All right, we got a good one from DoorDash, $34.47 for 16.2 miles. We're first going to be going to Smart and Final, and we're going to shop for 9 items. Then we're heading on over to Vaughn's to shop for 15 items. And then we're going to deliver to 2 different people. So let's first get on over to Smart and Final. All right, let's take a look at the shopping list. We got some zingers and some lemon wafer cookies, some Nutter Butters, vanilla wafers, a lot of cookies. Looks like they're getting a lot of cookies. Some gourmet popcorn, some Cheez-Its, and I think that's about it. So this one's going to be easy. So let's get on in there and get to it. The people at the Smart and Final today were all so crazy, and the girl screamed in my ear, and it's still ringing. They're so crazy. They were so excited that there was some sort of car situation in the parking lot. Somebody's car rolled into somebody else's car, and they were just all like a Twitter about it and so excited. She was barely even paying attention to her job to get me to get me rung up with these items. And oh my God, all they just kept talking about was somebody's car hit somebody else's car, and they caught it on video. And I'm like, hello, could you just keep doing your job so I get the heck out of here? She was stopping in the middle of her of scanning my groceries so she could give her 2 cents on the situation. And then she's yelling across the room like, oh my God, my ear. And then of course I always just feel bad for people in any kind of customer service job. So I never say anything, because I'm just like, you know what? I don't want to say anything negative to people in their jobs, because their jobs are so horrible to begin with. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. And they probably don't realize and she doesn't realize that she's yelling so loud and it's going right into my ear. It's okay that someday I'll probably have to have a hearing aid because of it. OMG. People are too much. So we got everything. There was no substitutes. We got it all. Now we're going to Vaughn's, and it's 4 minutes, 1.7 miles away. And I'm going to rest a little bit because my ear is bothering me. Well, so far the weather is cloudy. It did rain last night, and there was thunder, but it wasn't a heavy rain. It was not a heavy rain, so it wasn't that bad. And then they forecast more rain this afternoon, so obviously you can see that there's still a lot of clouds in the sky. And I had to still keep my patio door sealed up, and of course the dogs are upset about it because the dogs want to use the area that sliding door leads to. Because the dogs are spoiled and they always want their way, because that's the dogs. So hopefully I'll be able to remove all of the stuff that's keeping the door from being able to open late in the afternoon. And it's only 85 degrees right now, so it doesn't look like today's going to be a very hot day. So I should be safe. Later in the afternoon, maybe in the evening, I can remove everything and the dogs can go out and enjoy that area in peace. Alrighty, everybody, we are pulling into the Vaughn's Shopping Center parking lot, and it's time to take a look at what we're shopping for. Some zucchini bread, Jimmy Dean bowl of some sort, another Jimmy Dean something, Michelin something, so frozen dinners, a Snapple 6-pack of some sort, some ramen, and then finally a strawberry milk. So not too bad either. So let's go on in.
I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion, even though I offer all of the solutions. I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless. I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a dawn. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palm. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
All right, we got everything, and the delivery of the shopping went just fine. Why am I discombobulated? I couldn't even tell the lady as I was leaving to have a good day. I was like, thank you, have a good. That's how discombobulated I am this morning. Oh my gosh. I think maybe that whole shouting in the ear caused me to have a little bit of disorientation or something. Whew, man. Well, 6 minutes, 3.5 miles to the drop off. It's a leave at the door, and they give us directions on how to get to the apartment building. So everything went fine at the inside of the store. I needed one substitution, which was that Michelina something or other. Oh wait, and there was that stupid zucchini bread. They didn't have any zucchini bread. And then they said, well, how about banana bread? And they only had banana bread slices, so that's what I got, because they didn't have anything that was zucchini related, and that was the closest thing they had to these substitutes. So they didn't have any objections, and then they approved the Michelina spicy chicken Alfredo. All right, let's get down there. We received this assignment at about 7:09 a.m. and it's 7:55. So we are about 15 minutes away from it being an hour, and we're only 5 minutes away from the drop off. So that puts us, that gives us about 5 minutes before it'll be an hour. So obvious, and the next delivery is very far away. We're going to be on the freeway for quite a while. So this is going to be a 90-minute delivery. So it's still a fair offer, and I really can't complain much about it because there hasn't been anything major that's gone wrong. So all is well. We're just doing our thing, and we're going to be hitting our goal, I guess, kind of early or a high goal mark, because by the time we're finished, it'll only be 8:30 a.m. and we should have well over $40 after that point, and that's pretty high for considering we've only been going since a little after 6 a.m. All right, well, we've arrived at the beautiful apartment complex, and I think I've been here before. So it's all the way down. Let's see here. Let's see. It's gonna be behind one of these two buildings. And as I recall, I could see the building number pretty easily. Yep, there it is. So I think I'll park here on the left, and then I'll start making my way. All right, let's go. Alright, next up, we're on our way to the Smart and Final delivery. We're on our way to the Smart and Final delivery, and everything went fine at the apartment. Had no problem finding it. I just forgot what the apartment number was, so I had to pause my video while I looked on my phone. I'm like, what number was it? And I got to it and dropped it off. And so this one is going to be 11 more minutes till we get there, and it's already now been over an hour since we started our this offer. So definitely it's going to be about an hour and 15 minutes to completion, and then we will be done. And then we got to make a long way back, because more than likely we're not going to get anything, because we're going to be outside of the zone where we get good offers. So this is the part where we just have to eat the miles until we get back to our zone. Uh-oh, what's this having me do? It's having me make a left over here? I thought it was going to have me get on the freeway. Okay, well, whatever you say, app. Whatever's the shortest amount of miles, that's the way I want to go. Just remember that somebody asked me a question, and I totally I forgot up until this second. So they wanted to know what's the difference between earn by offer and earn by time, because I guess they were hearing something about that. So what I always do is earn by offer. So every time I accept an offer, I analyze the money and the miles to figure out whether or not it's worth doing. So that's earn by offer. So that's all I do, 100%. Earn by time is they will pay you an hourly rate, and it fluctuates based upon what market you're in. So I believe in the Vegas market, it's like $15.50 is what I believe it is per hour. If you do earn by time. And earn by time will start paying you from the moment you accept an order until the moment you complete an order. So the entire delivery process, you're on the clock and you're getting paid. So it sounds great, doesn't it? It's like, wow, well, that's perfect for when it's slow, because I can just take my time doing the deliveries, and they're going to pay me for my time. I don't have to rush. Well, that would be wrong. Because not only will they send you warnings about you taking too long to get a delivery done, they will actually kick you off the app if you're taking too long. So you're risking losing your opportunity to work for that particular app. I think it's DoorDash that does it. So you lose that opportunity because of potentially being stuck somewhere, and they somehow think it's your fault and you're not doing it fast enough. So it's 100% not worth the risk to do it. And then the other negative to it is that when you do the drop off, like we're doing right now, we're going to end up somewhere where there's absolutely no work most of the time. So what'll end up happening is that you'll get paid for that time when you're heading over there, but the moment you get to the drop-off point, you're not getting paid anymore, and now you're just getting paid nothing as you're trying to get back to wherever the heck you need to get back to get more work. So it's not worth it at all. It's a total bust. And I'm trying to think I think the only time the earn by time makes sense is if you live in a place where all the offers are terrible anyway. So if you're getting lousy offers anyway, no matter what you do, you might as well do earn by time, because it's going to be the same. So that's the only real difference. I've never gotten on the freeway from this way. All right, so that's it for earn by time. Let's get on the freeway. I've never gotten on the freeway going this way before. This is the first. So hopefully I don't switch onto a wrong freeway. I believe I'm going to be safe if I just get to my left a little bit more, because this is the particular freeway I need to be on since I'm going into this far neck of the woods. We're currently on the far east side of Henderson, headed into Old Henderson. This is where all the houses are really old. They're like built like in the 1960s and 70s. A lot of them are really old, and the people drive like maniacs here. I forgot to mention that too. They usually drive 90 to 100 miles an hour because there's no traffic here, so they go berserk. And there's so many crazy drivers in this town, it's not even funny. So you gotta really just stay out of the fast lane and just take your time and don't stress about it, as they all zoom past you at 80 to 90 to 100 miles an hour like it's the Autobahn. All right, well, we've got just about 5 minutes to go, 3 miles, and it's going to be a house and leave at the door. Looks like we're going into a gated community that's more newer. So I think there's usually, yeah, it's a guard gated community if I'm not mistaken. We'll be there shortly. Boy, I wish I could stay on camera for at least 2 seconds. Looks like somebody broke through their gate. Oh, it looks like they had like an incident. People can be so impatient. So this is not a bad neighbor. It's probably the only nice neighborhood in this whole side of town as far as a gated community. There are nicer houses, but they're like large horse properties over here. This is nice for a gated community over here, and it's probably as nice as I can think of that's over on this side of town. See the towers at the top? Those are the towers that send the TV signals. Like if you want free TV, those towers at the top of that mountain transmit the TV signals and radio signals in the area, and you get that free high definition TV. You know, nothing really that great to watch, but like, you know, the local channels, ABC, NBC, all those type of channels. But you don't get like cable TV. But hey, it's free. You know, if I was struggling and I was looking to save money, I'd get rid of my satellite TV, and I would cancel my streaming, and I just use my phone for, you know, emergencies. And then I would well, actually I had to still keep my internet though, because how would I upload my YouTube videos? Those files are huge. All right, I'm going to be making a right up here, and it's going to be on the right hand side, and it's just going to be a leave at the door. I already said that. Let's see. Is it this one? I think it's this one. I believe it is. Okay, let's go for it, everybody. Let's do it. Since I'm doing so good, I'm only going to take a minimum of $10 as the offer amount. So $10, and of course $2 for every mile is going to be the current rate. And yeah, and if we don't get anything, who cares? We made good money already. So let's just keep on going and head on home and see what happens. Oh, I forgot to mention the other negative side of the earn by time on DoorDash, and it's that you cannot decline any more than, I think, one offer. I think it's like during your entire shift. I don't know the exact rules, but apparently if you decline more than one offer in a row, you'll be switched off of earn by timing and be switched back to earn by offer. $17.06 for 17 miles. No. So the app forces you to pretty much accept every offer, no matter how horrible it is. And you guys have seen some of the offers. Some of them have been as bad as like $5 for 35 miles. Some of them are just they're so incredibly bad. And when you are on the earn by time, when you're doing earn by time, $12.08, 8.1 miles. No, when you're on the earn by time, they purposely send you the worst offers, because they know that the people that are doing the earn by offer are being picky, and they're looking for what is fair to them. So they've got to send those offers to them. So the ones that are doing the earn by time, they have so many. There's I would say over 50% of offers that come in are upside down. $7.54, 12.1 miles, no. Yeah, the majority of offers that come in have no tip on them or just like a $1 tip. So those are the ones that, and there's so many of them. So those are the ones that people earn by time get most of the time. So they're really, really bad. So I highly recommend you do not do earn by time. It is not worth it. And it'll just all it's going to do is just destroy your car ultimately in the end. And you're going to probably end up making usually you make between $10 and $12 an hour if you do earn by time. So good luck to you if you decide to do it. Miles are getting pretty high. I'm almost back to home base. We got 30 miles already on the car. So I think my plan is going to be to just only take offers that are $2 per mile, but they have to be in the three mile range. So that's sort of the plan. All right, let's see what happens. It is 11:01 a.m. and we got something from DoorDash, $10.25 for 3.5 miles, and we're gonna go shop at Vons for 5 items. Let's get on over to Vons. All right, I got back at the house after doing that big order from Smart & Final and Vons, and had lunch and edited the first part of the video, and then I was I think I was just watching TikTok and taking a nap, I think, and then orders were coming in, but everything was not within my criteria, which was I wanted something at least $10 and something in the 3 mile range. So that really limited the kind of offers I was going to get. So I rejected things that, of course, normally I would have accepted, but since I already have so many miles on the car already and have made so much money, I didn't feel like it was important for me to even go out. Even for this one, I was like, well, should I go out? I'm like, yeah, I might as well meet my commitment. Meet my commitment of the $10 for 3 mile-ish standard. So I said, well, just go ahead and take it and go. And it's only 5 items, so it's not even that big of a deal. So once we get a little bit closer, we can look at the shopping list and see what we're shopping for. All right, what on earth are we shopping for? Good Cook Touch Stainless Steel Wire Masher. What on the earth is that? Good Cook Touch Julienne Peeler. These look like items that are used to, they're kitchen gadgets of some sort. Good Cook Gourmet Straight Peeler. Okay, obviously somebody's gonna be cooking in the kitchen and doesn't have the right accoutrement to get the job done. Culinary Fresh Soft Skin Peeler. Okay, and then a dozen eggs. All right, nothing looks too bad. Let's hope that they have all these gadgets in stock. A bust. Able to get 3 out of the 5 items. They didn't have one of the potato peelers, and then there was some kind of knife that the customer wanted, and they didn't have that either. I sent them messages saying, hey, they don't have these items. Do you want any substitutes? And here's some possible suggestions that you may want as a substitute. What do you guys think? Hey, is anybody there? Hello? Hello? Well, there was no response, so I issued them a refund on those 2 items, and you know what that means. We're gonna get less money. At least that's usually what happens. We'll see if it's actually gonna work out for us, and we'll still get the full amount. But we're missing 2 out of 5 items. That's almost 50% less items than they were expecting. So, well, at any rate, we're now gonna head off to, I believe, a house. Yeah, it's a house. I think it's in a guard-gated area. 1 minute from here, 0.3 miles. And yeah, let's get going. At least it's not a lot of miles. So if we get less money, at least we know we're not going to be upside down. I'm not going to be like, hey, oh great, it wants me to make a right here. There's no right here. That's just a gate. You can't turn there. So now it's actually more miles than what they said. Oy, 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 oy. We made it past the guard. We're in. I think I've been to this house before. Although the last time I was here, they didn't have all this weird construction going on.
The customer requested you leave the order.
This is going to make it a little bit difficult to deliver. I guess I'll turn around. Let me turn it around. Wow, they got so much stuff going on. They must have something major wrong, or they're doing some major renovations or something. It's like I gotta squeeze in front of this storage thing and this toilet. All right, we are here. Let's do this. Okay, we got some good news. We got the full amount, so they didn't take anything out. So that was great news. And what else? And now I'm headed back home. And if we get something else, fantastic. And if I don't get anything else by the time I get back home, I'm just going to turn it off. And that's just going to be the end of our adventure. I'm just trying to not overdo it today. I'm just taking it easy. You know, I was in the mood at first to go a little bit longer today, but I don't know. I'm starting to feel like, maybe I just want to take the rest of the day off, because I do this job every day, 7 days a week. Every morning I wake up, I turn the app on, and I just wait and see what happens. And then I just go based on my mood. Like if I start to feel tired, or if I have something else going on, or if I'm just bored and I'm just not in the mood, I'll just turn it off. That's the nice thing about gig work is, you know, you can just do whatever you want. You know, you don't have to stick to a schedule if you don't want to. You can just do it on impulse if you feel like it. Like maybe later on in the day, I'll just press the button again because I'm bored and I want to make some money. Or, you know, I remember this one time when I was new to doing the app, I was waking up like at 3 or 4 in the morning and just pressing the button and going to all these weird, creepy places like at 3 or 4 a.m. just on impulse to see what was going on and what it would be like. And man, let me tell you, it is creepy to do people's orders super early in the morning. Because you feel like almost like you're a cat burglar, because it's pitch dark and you're and you're sneaking onto people's properties, tiptoeing around, trying not to wake anybody up as you set whatever junk food. It's usually someone has the munchies and they just order a bunch of junk food, a bunch of real salty and sweet snacks to munch on, and that's why they've contacted DoorDash or Uber Eats, is they got a craving. They got something that was on their mind, and they're like, I want something to eat. So yeah, those are the usual customers. That or you get weirdos who want, you know, they want adult toys. It's a strange world we live in. Well, something's coming in. Hold up. $13.05, 12.9 miles. That ain't gonna work. Get out of here. Okay, well, I'll let you know if anything else comes in. It seems to be slow. Alright, I'm kind of shocked, but we actually got another one. And we're gonna go, it's an offer from Uber Eats. We're gonna go to Sprouts for $11.39 to shop for 10 items, and we only have to go 2.9 miles. All right, everybody, let's start doing more shopping. Okay, I pulled up the shopping list. We got ourselves some Poppy Classic Cola Prebiotic Soda, Nature Path Organic Dark Chocolate and Berry Love Crunch Granola, Nellie's Unsalted Butter, some eggs, some walnuts, some avocado, paper towels, almond milk, some beef steak strip, and some epic barbecue season chicken bar, whatever that is. All right, let's get to it.
Puts a hand in hand. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light. Pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop. As we shout from the top, we're gonna be two hearts running wild.
I think we got everything. There are some weird items in there, let me tell you. All these weird beef sticks. I'm like, what on earth are these things? And the names of these items. Boy, the clouds are getting dark. I'm glad I'm heading home after this one. This is gonna be the last one, everybody. It's gonna start pouring. I can see the clouds from the south look really ominous. Oh man, so let's see, what is this app saying to me? It's telling me to go some kind of wacky direction, and I don't know why.
Then turn right on.
Yeah, it's having me go a wacky direction, so it's not right. So we're real close to this place, and it's gonna be an apartment, and I think, let's see, it's a leave at the door. No, it's a meet at the door. And we have a gate code and we have directions to get to the place. All right, let's go. Okay, it's gonna be, I think, this first building on the left or the second building on the left. I'm turning. It's the second building on the left. I'm going to park right here. Hopefully the person that lives here doesn't come to this parking spot. All right, here I go.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just...
All right, well, that's gonna do it. I have the numbers up now, and you can see how much money we made. You can see the hourly rate, miles per gallon, total miles driven, online hours, worked hours. Below you can see all the stats for DoorDash and for Uber Eats. Woo, I'm ready to go take a nap. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all again on the next one. Take care. Bye for now.